Hello beautiful people, it's Trina. Welcome back to my channel. No fragrances today, we're talking bags once again. My orders have come in and I'm very excited to share them with you today. And this will probably be my last bag reveal in a while. I'm trying not to be naughty, but the good thing about shopping primarily secondhand on the platform Mercari, which is what I use here in Japan, is that I can leave a balance online. I don't have to cash out. So I sell a lot of stuff too. So, you know, one thing in, one thing out. I find that I never actually spend any money. I just, you know, sell stuff, it flushes my account, and then I spend stuff and it takes it out of there. So it's kind of a hobby, if you will. But yeah, I got a couple of new bags today and I've been motivated, unfortunately, by, you know, Instagram and Facebook and of course YouTube, and I really should stay off the platforms because they're influencing me. I guess that's what they're for. But anyway, you know, Hermes, that's what we got today, not the real stuff. These are dupes. Hermes has never really been my style. I did have a bag a while ago that I revealed for you here on this channel that was a large size Kelly, probably the equivalent of a 28 or 20, 30 something, I don't know. But I found it to be a bit matronly for me. It didn't have any crossbody or shoulder options with it, and the handle was actually cracked. So I did pass that on to the resale market, got my money back, and said goodbye to it. It was a nice piece though. But what I have discovered is that there's a mini Kelly bag out, and I saw this on social media and thought, oh my God, that's so cute. And even though I promised myself I would never buy any more small bags, here we are again. So what I did is I ordered from a company called, what the heck is it called? Lily and Bean, and it came in this, well, it didn't come in this, it came with this bag. Lily Bean London came with this little card. It is dirty. I don't know why it's dirty, but anyway, I don't need the dust bag, honestly. They sell sort of dupe bags. This is like the Chanel, you know, carry-on tote. I guess that's what they're famous for. They initial stuff. And they do have a variety of Hermes copycats. And the one that caught my eye was the mini Kelly, and they were having a huge sale. It's a Kelly. It's a mini Kelly. It's in the gold hardware. It's a khaki color. I thought it was going to be a bit darker and a bit greener, and it turns out it's quite light and a little bit more beige, like a grayish. But I actually love it. It matches perfectly with my Vans shoes, and it's lightening and brightening up my usual wear because I do wear a lot of black. And you know guys, I recently I didn't do it professionally, but you know that color analysis where you learn your 4 seasons and you dress for your part? Well, I decided to go the digital route for this. So I scanned my own skin tone and natural light, gave the app, was it an app? I don't remember what it was. If I find the information, I'll link below. But as it turns out, essentially, I can wear gold and silver, I've got neutral skin, and I'm a soft autumn, yeah, which means I'm pretty versatile, but it also means I can't wear black according to this, which really upsets me because black is a staple for me. So, you know, I think at the end of the day, it's a lot of BS, but it's kind of fun. So I did that, and now I'm going to try and get out of my comfort zone and move into more non-black and gray stuff, more sort of browns and khakis and that kind of thing. Anyway, this is interesting because I think this tone is actually a cool tone, and yet the yellow is more of a warm tone, so they're mixing it up. Why can't we? Anyway, what do I know? Maybe I'm wrong. So this little bag, of course, came with a strap. And the strap for this one here is like the Kelly, the real Kelly. It doesn't have a buckle, but of course it's ridiculously small. And I mean ridiculously small. You know, I see people unbox these and wear it, and I think to myself, especially after I get this and put it on myself, how tiny is the rest of the world compared to me, you know? Like I put this on my body with just the strap, no extensions. There are extensions now. And this thing comes around like to my boob. My nipple comes through here, you know? It's ridiculously short, the strap I mean. And it is a little small on my frame, but if I extend the straps, which I have here, it actually looks pretty nice. So I like this. So I went out and got these extenders on Amazon, very affordable. Like I think they were less than 1,000 yen, which is maybe, I don't know, I'll put the links below for this. They come in light gold, dark gold, like a, you know, like a more yellow gold, which is actually the color I should have chosen for this because this is a very yellow gold. This is more of a champagne gold. I don't care. It's all right. And they also had a silver and a gunmetal. So And it's got that, this, I think, if I'm not mistaken, this is kind of a Hermes style chain design as well. Very equestrian. I like it. I even ordered these chains before I got the bag because I knew I was going to have a problem. The only problem is, in addition to the coloring of the chain for this particular bag, the links here were too thick, and this is very delicate. It's a very delicate small closing, so I actually had to put like a key ring in here to make it so that I could do it. So it looks a bit DIY'd on the fly, so to speak, but again, I'm not that fussy about it. The bag still looks good on me. I like it. This Kelly, compared to the regular Kellys, is a little bit stouter, and I like that look a little bit more. Like, it's usually the Kelly is more boxy. This is more of an east-west style, and I think if this were a little tiny bit longer and a little tiny bit wider, my goodness, the versatility would go up. But as it stands right now, it doesn't fit a lot, but it does fit the essentials. And because I'm carrying it just with this little guy here, I can even carry it open if I wanted. It's pretty secure. And all I do is put it like this. It's a very quick in and out, in fact, and I don't like to use these little things that give it more security, but if I wanted to, I could. So let me show you what I've got in here. Okay, so what do these two little guys fit? Well, obviously very little. They're tiny bags. So I'm going to show you here. My phone, actually, it's an iPhone 15 regular. I don't think it's the Pro. And it's a perfect fit, you guys. Like, it just squishes right in there to the back. I don't have any dents in the side of mine. It's about 19 centimeters across at the widest point, but even at the top part, it fits in no problem. And then I have my new Ferragamo wallet. I don't want that scratching my iPhone, so I'll Tetris this into the side like so. And then I have my earbuds, and I have a lipstick, which I can sort of finagle in there. And then this is my key fob and key. And actually, if I stick it right in the middle here, then it sort of goes triangularly, and I have plenty of room to fit this in beautifully. It's just a perfect fit, and these are essentials. And actually, today I'm going to use this bag, and I'm also going to pay a bill, so I'll chuck that in the back here. And there we go. Very cute. Yeah, so there you go. Everything fits perfectly, as you can see. Closes quite nicely, and I'm ready for my day with this. Very nice. Now, the measurements for this bag, I would assume they're slightly off from the Kelly. I don't know how they can get away with duping something so closely. I mean, I think the original Kelly, maybe the handles are a bit shorter, and maybe it's a bit longer. Maybe the numbers in terms of measurements are off a bit, and of course the quality is going to be completely different. But to be honest, I'm not unimpressed with the quality. And I think I did pay, what was it? It was on, I'll put the information in the description box because I really can't remember off the top of my head. But what's really nice about this particular color is that the piping here is a nice brown, so I can actually use it with a Louis Vuitton strap, like a dark damier ebene strap, which I do have. So that's an option. And I also have a variety of chain straps that are also Louis Vuitton oriented that go really well with this bag, so I'm not relegated to just using this. So it's pretty versatile with what I already have. Now, the stitching, I would say it's pretty good, to be honest. I don't see any really obvious hideous signs here. What is a telltale sign for me that this is not Hermes, however, is the precision with which the piping is done, especially on the straps. I think it's a bit sloppy. You can see like spludges of the stuff going here and there. And also the ends of this particular strap here, I think it could be a little bit better done. And what else? The stitching, as I said, and probably the hardware is going to get scratched, and it's going to wear off with time and not look bright and shiny. It's probably going to get silver. But aside from that, it's pretty good. Now this particular section here is a little finicky to get on and off, but actually I'm doing it pretty well. The little tiny clasp here, though, is a little bit more finicky, but it does make it look more delicate. So there you go. I'm really enjoying it. I've worn it quite a few times already. Now, while I was awaiting this little guy to arrive in the mail, I actually, as I regularly do, was browsing through Mercari, and I came across one like this for a mere, the equivalent in today's exchange rate, $30 US. I found another one of these, so I bought it. it's this one here. It's not Lily and Bean. It doesn't have the same branding. Lily and Bean? Yes, that's the right name. It's got silver and it's in this camel or rather tan color. The stitching looks good. I would say overall it's not as nice quality as the Lily and Bean, but it's pretty close. And I paid, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1/6 of the price. So yeah, I probably shouldn't have bought that bag and just bought this, but I don't regret it because now I have two sort of neutral colors with silver and gold hardware. I don't like mixing metals so much. This little bag also goes very nicely with my new FitFlops, but actually I'm gonna have to return these because they're too small. I pressed the button without checking the size. Now, one difference with this bag is, of course, it's not an alligator. It's, I think it's supposed to emulate the Epson leather. It's very scratch resistant. It is also leather. It smells like leather. It doesn't smell plasticky. So this is similar to, I guess, Epileather by Louis Vuitton or Saffiano, that kind of coated scratch proof stuff, which I do like. It also gives the bag a lot of structure. But to be honest, the alligator embossed version also is pretty structured, and I do like a structured bag. And it looks like this has rounder edges overall than the alligator version as well, but the sizes are pretty much the same. Oh, it looks, hold on. Yeah, okay, maybe the I was gonna say LL Bean. The Lily and Bean version is perhaps a tad pointier, longer. Maybe not, but I don't know if you can see here, it's got more rounded edges. This is more square, so that's about the only difference. And by the way, back to this alligator version, this, it doesn't look real. It looks a bit plastically. Like, I don't think this alligator skin is going to fool anyone. It's embossed, but I don't mind that at all. And both of these are easy to clean. Oh, there is another difference, and it is the strap. The straps are overall about the same length, but this one comes with a buckle, and I don't believe the real Hermes has a buckle. And there's only like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's only this difference. I don't, you know, I've got it on the second longest strap because if it's really short, it looks a bit off. But I mean, come on, I've got 12 inches, I believe, of extension on each side of the bag. So this little difference is gonna mean, well, maybe it is 12 inches. No, it's less, more like 10, 8 maybe. Anyway, it's a tiny amount of adjustment and kind of useless at the end of the day when you have the option for extenders. The seller of this bag, by the way, did not indicate why she or he was selling it, but did say that she originally paid 100 Ichiman Gosen, and so I don't know, what is that in $100. Maybe she got it on AliExpress. So overall, even though I paid this one dirt cheap after already having purchased this, I'm not regretting having gotten both of them. It's great that I got this one on the cheap. Too bad that I paid a little more for this one. And this one, by the way, got stuck in customs in Osaka. They thought it was real alligator, so I had to wait a bit longer for it. And if they catch you at customs, it means they tax you at customs. So I actually had to pay a bit more money. I paid more in taxes for this than I did for this bag. Bit of a bummer, but didn't break the bag at the end of the day. So I'm very pleased with my new little bags. And of course, this has meant that I've sold or will sell a few items in my closet because I like these more than them now, and you don't want too much stuff, do you? So that is it, my lovelies. Does this mean I'm never going to buy a Hermes bag? No, it doesn't. If I suddenly have a little more disposable income and want to invest in a bag, the Hermes bags actually do outperform the stock market and gold, or historically anyway. So they're not bad investments. They're actually real investments. However, if I were to buy a bag for the purpose of investment, I would unlikely use it. Moreover, even if investment weren't the purpose and I just wanted to use them, that's a heck of a lot of money. I don't know if you know how much these Hermes bags cost, but it's ridiculous. Even if I were a little more wealthy, I don't think I would buy a bag and wear a bag worth that much. But you know, never say never. How am I gonna know how I'm gonna behave when I have a lot of money? Anyway, I digress. Here's to Kelly Dupes. Talk to you in the next video. Bye-bye.